Hello world, and welcome back to another chapter of the Golfing the Villages epic. Today's episode has us making our way over to the sister course of Sarasota known as Volusia. Volusia was the 33rd addition to the Villages Executive Golfing Trail system, and it features massive elevation changes all throughout the course. Volusia includes spectacular views, especially a $1 million view on the second tee box that you won't want to miss. Volusia is a par 28 made up of primarily par 3s, while the third hole is the lone par 4. Volusia earned a level 2 rating on the official Villages rating scale. However, I believe a re-rating is in order, as the course probably plays closer to a level 3. On the Villages website, they don't provide complete yardages. However, the 1,514 yards that's listed most likely applies to the black tees, which are the tips. Incidentally, that's where I decided to play from today. When we arrived at the third tee box, the course was already backed up, and I invited the group behind me to come up and join me. That group consisted of John, and Charlie, and they were already playing from the gold middle tees. So without further ado, let's get after it. Good morning, everybody. 9 a.m. as we stand on the tee box here, mid 70 degrees. Got 117 to the pin. This one plays severely uphill. Grabbed a pitching wedge. Good strike, smooth, strong, long, straight. Gonna hit the top tier of the green. We're gonna have a look at birdie. Having played this course in the past, I was well aware that you want to be up on this tier. So we're gonna start our day off with a birdie look, and oh wow. I really thought I had that one when I hit it. We're on the flat spot here, not too much slope, but I need to get this in the hole to make a par and start the day. No, not online, didn't have a chance. Tap in for bogey.
Bane of my...
Alright, and this is the view from the second tee box. What I wanted to do here was give you the panoramic photo that we took, which is gorgeous. Just quite amazing. That was taken on an iPhone. And then I'm going to go ahead and give you some actual footage here of panning and scanning from the second tee box there. You're looking down over the main road, the fire stations there. You can see several of the water towers in the distance. Quite beautiful. And as we continue to pan over, that is the Sarasota practice facility, as well as the Sarasota starter shack and Sarasota golf course. As we continue, you can see the water is part of the range there, and it is just a gorgeous view. Love it here in the Villages. Too bad our putting woes are still with us. This is 147 to the pin. There is wind actually in. It's probably about a full club of wind. I'm going to go ahead and hit an 8-iron. And I hit it really well, but I pulled it, tugged it a little left. It's going to be left of the pin, just about hole high, but I missed the green.
Left side.
So we are a little short-sighted here with not a lot of green to work with. Your only option is to go high, fly it, and have it sit. If you go low, you got to hit it into the rough and bounce it out, which is what I try to do. Kill a little spin. Now try to get it to go in the hole. No, rolled out a little too far for me. This one now for par. It is makeable. The green's not in real bad shape despite the brown patches.
You gotta hit it.
Just didn't hit it. Gotta hit it.
You gotta get it
Boy,
up the hill.
putting, I mean, gotta get it right. In the hole for bogey. Alright, so this is the par 4. It's 361 total. It's 250 to the speed slot, meaning the top of the hill where everything starts to go down, and you really only need to hit it that far and let it roll out. I'm taking a 2-iron. I'm going to try to get it down there and roll it out. Good strike, long, straight, but turning over left toward the fence now. Scary moments. Hang on, hang on. Spoiler alert, it does hang on. I was very nervous about this ball, but it did hang up for me. 131 to the pin, a little on the downslope, so it's probably going to come out low. This is pitching wedge. Yep, comes out low. Good strike toward the center of the green. Not very deep, but we are dancing for birdie. So also an interesting feature about this hole, when you get down here, there's a bell on the left that you ring when you're clear and you're not in the fairway, or the other group will hit if they see that you're on the green. So that's the rule for this hole, just letting you know. So from way downtown, trying to sink one for birdie that never had a chance, started to work away from the hole toward the water. But we have a chance to save par, and again, just not getting the speed right. Tap in for bogey. Putting's half the game. You gotta have a good putter. 148 to the pin, 147 center. I went ahead and selected a 9-iron. Feeling a little wind in. Good strike, smooth, long, straight, high. Looking like it's drawing right over the pin, and nice, in tight. It was weird because when I hit this one, I thought it came up a little soft, but it was plenty deep on the green. Rolling it up to the cup for birdie. Down the hill now, in the hole. No! Oh, if it had the pace, it probably would have continued to hook there. Tap in for par. All right, over to the 5th hole now. 124 to the pin. Again, didn't trust gap wedge. The wind is coming a little in and off the left. Hit pitching wedge. Okay, a little soft strike out to the right. Covering the trap. Gonna miss the green, but okay. Lie here is pretty good. This is a 56-degree sand wedge. Just looking to hit it, get it on the green, and pretty good. Watched it roll out there. Gonna pay attention for the comebacker, and yes, nice putt for a par. Alright, so the 6th hole here, it's 151 to the pin. This is not a greenside bunker. This is almost like a fairway bunker, because behind the bunker you've got rough. So you do want to get this all the way back to the flag as best you can. For me, this is 9-iron. Soft strike, not great. Not finding the last 2 swings, not real great. This one's going to be short and off the green. Alright, so we find ourselves in the rough. I've got a 50-degree gap wedge here for a low runner. Looking to get it on the green, bounce it. See, I just got it on, but it rolled out to the left. I missed my spot, honestly, to the left. But I still have this for par. I'm going to try to roll it up to the cup, and no, ooh. Just gonna run over and tap this in for bogey. This is an interesting hole because where the flag is, it's just a few paces on over the bunker. I think you actually have a better look from these black tees than you do from the gold tees, but 124 to the pin, clubbed up, decided to hit a pitching wedge. And pushed it to the right, never came back. It's going to be on the green, probably the furthest putt you can get on the right side. I suppose this was the best angle Amy could get to try to get me in and the pin in, but it's a long range putt for birdie. I'm trying to roll it up to the cup. There's a lot of slope there on the back side of that bunker, so behind the flag's a bunker and there's a lot of influence there. Definitely came up short. There's a lot of slope, trying to make this one for par though. Get in the hole, get in the hole. Oh, look.
Gosh.
Tap in for a bogey. What are you going to do? Alright, so this 8th hole plays 145 to the center, but 152 to the pin. It's severely up the hill. I'm going to use the contour of the green on the right side to bring the ball in right to left with the draw. I should try to get this close. And this is a 9-iron. Good strike out to the right, now a little too far right. Waiting for it to hit the green. Hits the green, doesn't roll as far to the left as I want, but we got to look at birdie. This ball finished about hole high, it just didn't come down this hill, so now I've got a little bit of a ticklish putt here for birdie. Down the hill, rolls it up to the cup, and yeah, see, you just can't stop it. And that's why I was really surprised my ball stayed up there. And so now I've got this treacherous putt to try to save par. Oh, hit the lip,
How does that
side,
roll over the edge?
and tap in for bogey. Darn it. So interesting thing on this hole, the tee markers were missing. I had to tell the starter shack guy that after the fact. So we played up here. It was 162 on the marker, but 164 to the pin down the hill. I got 8-iron, and I swing and just a bad strike out to the right, heading towards the trap. Please don't plug. Please don't plug. It's plugged. The only saving grace is I'm on the upslope, so I have to cup this, but the ball is sitting in its own sand mark, which makes this really hard. So I'm just going to have to hit it as hard as I can to get it out and not throw it out onto the street. So yeah, that's really the best I could do. The lie kind of dictated what I was able to do. So this long range putt for par. Rolling it up to the cup and past the pin. I got it there, but yeah, I couldn't stop it. It's just putting. It's hard. It's a hard game. What can I say? So I've got this for bogey and to try to finish 7 over. Nice putt in the hole. And this was Charlie's tee shot and for birdie. Nice birdie. Well, that's going to wrap up the action for today. Congratulations to Charlie for making a super birdie on the last hole. Standing on the tee box, we watched as the ball rolled along the contour of the green, and we held our breath as the ball made its way to the pin. It could have easily dropped in for an ace, but nevertheless, great job, Charlie. I would also like to thank John and John for making the round enjoyable as well, and an all-around wonderful Sunday morning. If you enjoyed this round, then please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you on the course.